we're gonna try this again. Hi. So earlier today, I posted about how I was going to start implementing one habit into my day that would hopefully help me feel a little more balanced and clear about my roles as mom and business entrepreneur. For those of you who don't know, I'm a mom of 3 and I have number 4 on the way. We are getting ready to have a huge move across the country from Florida to Michigan, and there's just a lot on my plate. There is a lot of internal stress that I'm just not handling well. Hi, Sasha. And I've just been feeling very overwhelmed, and I've reached out to my mentor and just kind of had this up and down with what I feel I'm capable to do. And so as I was sitting in church today, our pastor just really talked about purpose and clarity and grace and living God's way versus our own way. And not that either way is going to be a little bit easier, but usually there's more peace when we're going towards God's way versus our own way. And I just really haven't felt a lot of peace. And so I need to sit down and figure out how to balance my business and my family. And so I was thinking while I was in church today, when did I feel the most balance? When did I feel the most at peace? When did I feel the most absolute confidence in where my life was heading? And I had to think back to 2015 when my team and I and my upline, and so the coaches that I mentor and then coaches that I'm on a team with, all committed to reading a book called The Miracle Morning. Okay, we all committed to reading this book and understanding what this Miracle Morning ritual looked like, the science behind it, the purpose behind it, what every habit of the Miracle Morning meant and what that looked like and how we had to do it. So this is my one habit. I'm going back to implementing the Miracle Morning. And what that means is typically I wake up, I come downstairs, I change my clothes, I get my energized, I check my Facebook, I go on Instagram, I post about my workout, and I'm on Instagram and Facebook right away in the morning. I am already starting my day with other people's thoughts and things and comparing myself to what other people did while I was sleeping when I went to bed at 9 o'clock. I already start my day not on a great foot mentally. Okay, I'm rushing to get this workout in. I'm thinking like, please don't wake up, kids. I'm trying to rush this workout. I'm trying to post in my challenge group. I'm trying to post in this and post in that. And I'm just not focused on anything. I'm not focused on any one thing. I'm just trying to do it all and get it done and to check things off of my to-do list so that I can feel more accomplished. When at the end of the day or at the end of that workout, I'm not feeling accomplished. I'm just feeling rushed through something, and I'm not feeling like I'm getting the most out of that workout, or I'm not getting the most out of that post. So my kids are home this week. I know this might sound counterproductive, but my kids are home, which means our day-to-day schedule is a little less constrictive. So instead of waking up at 5 a.m. and rushing down here to get my 30-minute workout in and posting it in my Facebook group and doing this and doing that, I'm going to switch out my workout and plan it for later. I can do a workout with 3 kids running around. I can do a workout with 2 kids running around, but I can't get my mindset right with 3 kids running around. I can't start my day off good and focused and intentional with 3 kids running around, but I can work out. So I'm going to do my workout later, and for this week that they are home, from Sunday to Sunday, I'm going to wake up at 5 a.m. and I'm going to come downstairs and I'm going to focus on my Miracle Morning. And what the Miracle Morning is, I really encourage you to get this book and read it. It's by Hal Elrod, and there's different ones. So if you're in a different profession, you might be able to find one that's specific to you. This is just the general one. This is the only one that I've done. There is one for network marketers. So what this takes you through is you wake up and there's savers. There's 6 habits that he takes you through, 6 activities through this Miracle Morning. And he really suggest taking a full hour. I'm going to cut it down to 30 minutes in case my kids wake up. Try and get myself maybe a workout in if they're continuing to sleep, or just really dive into some devotions or prayer, or just listening to music and just really setting the tone for my day. So the first one is silence, just waking up and just sitting in silence and sitting still. Okay, which is super hard because then your thoughts come rushing through. And that is a habit that takes a lot of practice, to just be able to sit in silence. The next one is affirmation. So just a couple positive statements about yourself, about a situation that you're trying to overcome. It can be about weight loss, about mine are often about how I view my body, how I view food, how I speak positive about being a good mom, or speak positive about goals for my business or my team. So just some positive affirmations that you can speak to yourself every day. And then V is for visualization, just taking a moment and closing your eyes and envisioning where you want your life to be in a month, in 6 months, or to a year from now, and what you envision your life to be like. When we can sit and picture what's to come, we're more likely to work towards it. If we can see it, we're more likely to put in the work and the habits to get there. The next one is exercise. So this is one that I will cut out because I'll do my exercise later. But I might incorporate a stretch. I might just sit in my chair and stretch to the left, stretch to the right, stretch my arms, stretch my neck, just do some chair poses just to kind of wake up. You could plug in a 5-minute yoga here or something like that, but just get your body moving, do some squats or push-ups, maybe do a minute of burpees to wake yourself up, whatever gets your blood flowing. The next one is R, which is reading. So I just ordered it on Amazon, but I'm gonna take these next two and do a study. So I'm going to read 5 to 10 minutes of personal development. My goal is 10 tomorrow, and just read a book that maybe it's about something you're going through. Mine's going to be about motherhood and really focusing on what that means to be a good mom and how God wants me to be a good mom and what that looks like from his perspective and his calling on my life. And then the last one is scribe, and just writing. So before I get this study, I like to just write out my prayers. I like to write out 5 or 6 things that I'm thankful for, and I try to mix those up each day. So my family, my house, my health, those are all things, but I really try to dig a little deeper on what I'm really thankful for. Thankful for a business, thankful for a platform, thankful for this book, thankful for our church and our pastor, and thankful for our pastor's heart and what he takes the time to hear God's voice in his life. So scribing can be just writing down your thoughts and things. It can be writing down your affirmations. It could be writing down something that you just read about and writing your thoughts on it. But when we can get our thoughts onto paper, we remember them better, we focus on them better, and we feel a little less uncluttered because now that thought is out of our head and actually on something. The title is Miracle Morning, The Miracle Morning by Hale Elrod. And there is a journal that comes with it, but it is packed away. But it will take you through each day what you need to do and how to check things off. So this is my one habit. This is something that helped me so much in 2015 to just feel clear about where our team was going, what my purpose was as a leader. It helped me feel nice and balanced as a mom, and a wife and a person. I just felt the most confident in where my life was heading when I was waking up in the morning and at that time I was spending an hour on myself and not my physical fitness. My physical fitness for me is something that's going to happen no matter what. So I will find time in that day. I will work out with 3 kids running around me. I'll put a movie on so they can watch, but I know that this mental health, this spiritual health, is something that I've been putting on the back burner since I was pregnant with Hayden. And I'm really I felt the effects and through seasons of my life, but as there's so much going on and so little that I'm able to control right now, that I was just seeking maybe if I just do this, I'll feel better. Or if I pour more into my business and stay up later, I'll feel better. Or if I get up earlier and start my day earlier, I'll feel better. If I just get clothes that fit the belly, I'll feel better. If I just, work out every day and eat right and don't, make sure I don't gain any weight during the pregnancy, I'll feel better. And you know what? All of that has still left me sitting here feeling very stressed and empty and frustrated. And so I had to take it back today. And Pastor Todd was talking about, I won't get too churchy on this, but Pastor Todd was really talking about God's love for us and how much he loves us and how unfathomable his love and grace is for us. And I feel like I've been taking that love and grace for granted for so long now. And I've been so caught up in trying to balance mom and business and wife that I've kind of left focusing on God out of it. And I had that realization today that for me, this miracle morning comes down to me spending more time with him. For you, it doesn't have to be that. But for me, I know in the past and what that turns into for me is spending more time in the Word and learning and seeing what God has for me. It was during this time that I really felt called to have Hayden and to make that family shift and to make that personal shift. And so I'm hoping and praying that through this morning time, I can have vision and clarity and confidence in God's next steps for my team and for our family, and go into that confidently knowing that it's from him and not just these feelings of hormonal emotions and just trying to balance it all. But hopefully you can find some comfort in this. Hopefully this is something that sounds appealing to you. And he does talk about in here the 6-minute savers. So it's taking each one of those habits and breaking it down to just one simple minute in your day. So waking up 10 minutes earlier, wash your face, brush your teeth, go downstairs, grab a glass of 8 ounces of water, drink some water, and just allow yourself to sit for 6 minutes, 1 minute of silence. Say one positive thing about yourself. Take 1 minute and envision how your day is going to go. Take another minute and do a little stretch. Maybe you squat, maybe you stretch your legs, a hamstring stretch, do your favorite yoga pose. Take another minute and read a quote. Read a passage out of your devotions. Read Jesus Calling is a great one for a quick read. Read something and then just take a minute and write down what you're thankful for. And I promise you, if you can start your day off this way, you're going to feel so much better. And I miss that feeling of going into the day feeling refreshed and focused and intent with my day. And so I hope that you found this to be helpful. I think some of you were hoping that it was like going to be this life-altering, massive change habit, but it's really just waking up 10 to 30 minutes earlier and just starting your day with intent and focusing on you, on your insides, and so that you can be better on the outside. So you can be a better employee, you can be a better parent, you can be a better spouse, and go into your day positively. So the other habit with this goes no social media for the first hour of my day. That was in a video that I listened to the other day. And I've kind of done that the last 3 days, and it's been really helpful. But leaving my phone upstairs or leaving it on airplane mode so that I'm not getting notifications and I don't see the notifications, and to just get out of the habit of opening Instagram and Facebook, but opening my devotion or putting on some good music before I jump into the world. I need to jump into the Word. So that's my one habit. That's how I'm going into this holiday season with a little bit more clarity, purpose, and focus. If this is something that is interesting to you or a habit that you want to start, but you need a little accountability, I'm happy to have that for you. I'm happy to be helpful through this journey with you. So if that sounds like something that you need, comment below or private message me and I'll reach out to you as soon as I possibly can. But thank you so much for listening. I appreciate the support, and I will let you guys know how my journey goes throughout the week. We'll talk to you soon.